Hello, people. Welcome to the first ever episode of My Perspective, where I will be sharing my own opinion and experience regarding different topics and important questions that you have in your mind. And in this particular video, I will be talking about the very important question that most people have in their mind. And not only that, so many people have searched regarding this topic online, and there are many people who will be searching regarding this topic regularly online. So this topic is nothing but which platform is best to create apps online. In this video, I will not be sharing the information regarding the different platforms which provide this service. Rather, I want to just share my own experience building apps without coding, and you are the person who has to justify. Every time I make a search online regarding this topic, I will be just reading the search engine results, and then I will click on the next button, and then I will click next and next. In the same manner, I will move up. I will read up to 10 pages of search engine results, and even then I will find the search engine results completely related to this topic. So search engine results will show results which are related and also unrelated to the topic. But believe me, you will find about this many search engine results related to this topic, and there are this many websites providing this service. I will just categorize these websites into three types. First comes the websites which provide this service for premium version only. So they provide building the apps without coding, but they need you to pay in order to publish your app. Second type of the platforms which provide both the free and the premium version of service. And the third kind of platforms are the platforms which provide completely free service. So I will be discussing regarding these three types of platforms available online. Talking about the type 1 platform, I say that this platform is highly unrecommended. The reason why I say that this platform is highly unrecommended is that it is so costly, and moreover, you cannot create a customized user experience. So, what is a user experience? User experience is the behavior of your app. So, for example, if there is a button on your app, and when you click that button, a pop up will be shown, and this is a user experience. So, you will have a very less control over the user experience, even though you are paying that amount of money. This type of platforms include Shoutem, Buildfire, iBuild apps, and more. And you may succeed in creating a very unique user interface, but your user experience will be the same. For example, there are about two people named A and B. Both are trying to create an e-commerce app with a common platform, and they succeed in creating a very good and unique user interface for their app, but the end user experience will be the same. So if the user tries to use both of the apps, what he will find is that every next step is common between this app and that app. The process of adding an item to the cart, the process of payment, everything, he feel that these two apps have a common behavior. And not only that, being a developer of this app, you will have a very less control over the next action or next behavior when a button is clicked, when a text is typed. So you don't have a control over that, even though you are paying that amount of money. Now let us talk about the second type of platform. The second type of platform includes various websites such as AppsGeyser, Andromo, MobineCube, Appify, and more. You can use this second type of platform to build the apps which you can share locally and not by Google Play Store. And if your app will gain so many downloads, then you can earn some money from AdMob or any other ad platform. So if you know that Google developer accounts have been suspended, in so many Google developer accounts have been suspended in the previous months, The reason why Google has just suspended all these accounts is that they have renewed their policies where they state that apps which are having the same user interface and having the same user experience are not recommended, and the apps that you develop with this type of platforms will completely have the same user interface. You have just the control to change the color of the title bar, the status bar, and the background color, and all the other user interface you don't have control to change that. You can change the icon also, but apart from this you don't have the control to change any other user interface. And here, the way that you build the apps is just by adding the content such as the PDF files, the videos, that is a YouTube link of the video, the text, and more. And this is not kind of development. You are just adding the content into the app and your app is generated and you are publishing it to Google Play Store. So one of my apps was also was suspended. So actually, Apps Geyser was the platform which I have used to create that app. Apps Geyser has just sent me the email saying that they have created a new browser which is having so many features. And what I have thought is that this app can gain me so many downloads and I could earn money with the help of AdMob. And I have tried to publish that app, and Google has suspended my app. It was my luck that my account was not suspended. And what Google stated is that my app has resemblance to some other app on Play Store, and they have even sent me the link to that app. And I have just visited that site, and there when I have just observed the screenshots, what I have got to know is that even that app was created by Apps Geyser. So if people try to just publish the same kind of apps with Apps Geyser, Appify, and Romo, what happens is that the your apps will be suspended. The reason why Google is suspending their developer accounts is that they want to just make Google Play Store a good environment where the user can easily find the useful apps that they want. And in order to make the Google Play Store a good environment, it's necessary for them to just disable the accounts which are publishing this kind of apps. And moreover, if you think that you can easily earn money with AdMob, then let me state you can earn money with AdMob or any other ad platform if you have so many current devices using your app, and minimum 50,000 of downloads are there for your app. Then I can say that you can have a minimum earning from your app. I had about 10,000 downloads for the app which was created by Apps Geyser. But believe me, it was hard for me to earn for about $0.3 for a day. And not only that, AppsGeyser will occupy a 50% of the ad space, and then I had only 50% of ad space. But every time when I would just open the app, what I have observed is that the ads were showing for a ratio of about 1 is to 4. So for displaying four, after displaying 4 times the ads from AppsGeyser, then for one time my ad was being displayed. I don't know whether the it was just displaying in that manner in my mobile, or with any other mobile. So I cannot state that they are clearly just giving me 50% of the ad space. So creating apps with these platforms is also disgusting. But if you are a good content maker, then you can just create apps with these platforms. Otherwise, you just don't keep any kind of hope from this platform. Now, let us talk about the Type 3 platforms. The Type 3 platforms are providing a completely free service to build Android apps. The first one that I will discuss is having a similar kind of environment as that of the Type 2 platforms, and it is nothing but androidcreator.com. Even with this, you can create apps which are just to display the content, such as the PDF files, the videos, or any other thing. But it has got so many options in order to customize the user interface, and it's completely for free. and I think it is also occupying a very less ad space. So if you want to just create an app which is used to display your content and you are a good artist or any content maker, then you can use androidcreator.com. So now I will try to share with you the best platform as far as I know. So I have been using with different platforms to create apps, but at last I have felt satisfied, and to the most I have felt that I can create enterprise and scalable apps and new kind of apps with this platform. And moreover, it has got a great resemblance to the Android Studio. And the platform is nothing but App Inventor. It is created by MIT University, and its basic purpose was to learn code, which means that it was helpful for the teachers there to teach uh, coding with the help of blocks. So you may know Lego blocks. So based on that Lego blocks, this platform has been created. I can share with you the resemblance between the App Inventor and Android Studio. The App Inventor has got two tabs called Design and the block section. In the same manner, in Android Studio you have got .xml file and .java file. In the .xml you will design your app, whereas in the .java file you will decide the user experience or behavior of the app. In the same manner, in the design section of App Inventor, you add the user interface components such as text view, the image view, the layouts, the media components, and in the block section you will decide the behavior, what happens if the user clicks the button, and what happens when the screen initializes. So this is a kind of resemblance between the Android Studio and App Inventor. And to the most, you can see that you have got a great control over customization, which means that you can create your own kind of app. Not only creating an app, you can create your own kind of user interface. You cannot just only customize the title bar or status bar color. You can just hide the title bar, status bar. You can just decide the color, the behavior of the buttons, text, the background, and you have just got complete control over what you can do. And at the most, it is very close to the Android Studio. And if you want to create enterprise apps, and if you want to create a startup, and not only that, if you are the person who is interested to create a new and variety kind of apps, then I completely recommend you to go to App Inventor. You try to go to the docs of Thunkable, which is created based on the source code of App Inventor. And not only Thunkable, there are two other platforms called Appy Builder and Makeroid. And all these three platforms are really amazing, and they have just created some more features other from the that are present from the App Inventor. So the document of the Thunkable is good, so I refer you to go to that documentation and read about that. And not only that, you have got a YouTube channel of Thunkable also. Just visit that channel and learn about this platform. It may take for you about 20 to 30 days in order to learn about this platform, and you will be ready to create wonderful apps. So the conclusion is dependent on you whether you want to create the apps with the type 1 platform, type 2 platform, or the type 3 platform. So this was the end of the first episode of my perspective. Hope you have found it helpful. So if you found it helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. See you. Bye bye.